Oh, Lethal Weapon. It was all going so well.
We weren't exactly excited when we first heard about the Tally reboot, and it turns out we weren't on our own.
I heard about it. I said, "This is a stupid idea," star Clayne Crawford quipped. "I even told my agents, I go, well, someone's going to make a lot of money, but it ain't going to me. It's just not for me." I could not be more grateful that I changed my mind. I didn't even want to read the script. Mel Gibson really kind of dominated this role and didn't leave a lot of the meat on the bone, Crawford said during promotion for the first series. Once he read the pilot, he just couldn't say no to a man that was so broken, and yet was a hero and trying to do the right thing.
But we were all wrong. Lethal Weapon is ace. The showrunners knew what they had on their hands, saying of that first series, "If you've watched the first movie recently, it's a pretty dark character piece," said executive producer Matt Miller. The idea of it being this kind of grounded comedy action drama family show is really about two guys that are broken for different reasons. And they kind of need each other to become whole again.
The show was an instant hit, leading to a second season being announced early last year. Every week, it delivers a big, fun roller coaster ride, but also remains touchingly human and genuinely emotional, and that's due to the chemistry that's developed not only between Damon Wayans and Clayne Crawford, but the entire cast. Fox's entertainment president David Madden gushed.
Despite all of the success, Season 3 is far from guaranteed. In fact, it currently hangs very precariously on the edge of a metaphorical building, moments away from plummeting to the concrete of cancellation. So what went wrong? Time to grab backer badge and gun, and investigate.
Here's where trouble enters paradise, like a drug cartel boss on the run.
Reports have suggested that complaints about Clayne Crawford's on-set behavior have put a third season in jeopardy, despite the series' continuing ratings success.
One alternative to cancellation that's been mooted is recasting, but that's a dangerous game to play. It's relatively normal to replace supporting cast members, but leads are a different story.
The lead's chemistry is one of the toughest things to get right on a show like this, something that Wayans has spoken about in the past.
I did some chemistry readings with other actors and everybody was doing a version of Mel Gibson, some to greater degrees and some to lesser degrees, Wayans said.
It was kind of sad, sometimes, to watch. And it didn't give me a lot of confidence, in terms of what we were about to do. It's like, here comes another rush hour. And then it was like a week before we were supposed to shoot. They said, "You've got to meet with Clayne."
I sat down and we had breakfast, and I'm like, this guy's honest. I don't believe that he had it in him to even try to do an impression of Mel Gibson. It was the vibe. It was very easygoing. I was like, yeah, let's do it.
If the show does come back, expect Jordana Brewster as Dr. Maureen Cahill, Keisha Sharp as Trish Murtaugh, Kevin Rahm as Captain Brooks Avery, Jonathan Fernandez as Bernard Scorsese, Michelle Michener as Detective Sonia Bailey, Chandler Kinney as Rihanna Murtaugh, and Dante Brown as Roger R.J. Murtaugh Jr. to all return.
Both of Lethal Weapon's previous seasons have screened on ITV on Friday nights at 9 p.m., and with the show's success in the UK, we don't see a reason for that to change if Season 3 does happen. But that's the big question, isn't it?